all our students would like to have the reminiscence of all of us being together on this stage. Now may I request all of you to kindly cooperate with us for one small group photograph, which all our students would like to have.
Very few in this education field are as committed and as generous with regard to providing knowledge and facilities like Professor Sridhar Murthy we see, and we compliment you, sir. We are all with you. Is that our dream along with Professor Sridhar Murthy? Is it a shared vision to make ours university? Yeah? Okay.
Now, before the cultural activities, I think we have one more responsibility which you would all definitely appreciate. The institution is not just built on students and professors. I think the institutional development also depends on many people who actually contribute to the process in the background. So therefore, I would like to call upon the wonderful staff at National School of Business, because I think it is our immense responsibility to recognize their talent and efforts. The man, who started National School of Business from the inception. I'm going to call these people in the order of their joining National School of Business. A person, who has really literally worked in every area in the growth of National School of Business. Person who is known to everyone. And person who takes care of the hostels, who takes care of administration, who literally helps everyone, including academics, accounts, and then he has been a backbone of National School of Business, a person with extraordinary organizing skills, Mr. Mauli. I think they're saying enough of talking. The person whom you might not have seen, but a person who is behind the screen, who has contributed immensely to the growth of National School of Business, and a person who is right now taking care of the campus development near Electronic City, Mr. Jairaj. I think National School of Business was in its very initial stages, and then there came a lady saying that no, she is looking for a job. We really liked the way she said no, she would like to contribute to National School of Business. We found her to be very flexible, but then eventually she proved herself to be one of the best employees of National School of Business, and her contribution to the growth of National School of Business is really immense, and a very meticulous worker. And hats off to her, Madam Bhavani, in recognition of Bhavani's excellence in service and award. May I request Raghvaya sir to continue with the felicitation, Professor M.M. Gupta as well. Now we have one person who is described as the Google search engine of National School of Business. Any guesses? Preetika madam, a person who has really stood by National School of Business in difficult times. In fact, if we have 145 admissions today at National School of Business, I think the very big credit taker for this outstanding accomplishment is Miss Preetika. And she really, took up the leadership, and she really interacted with students, and an outstanding service to National School of Business. Thank you, Preeti, for everything that you did to National School of Business. We are really thankful to your brilliant services. Preeti started in a very humble way, but she became a manager of National School of Business. I look forward to becoming even bigger at National School of Business. All the best, and thank you very much for your contribution. And then there is one person who is in your hostel taking care of your welfare. Yeah, Mr. Manoj, please. A very good dancer as well, isn't it? Thank you, Manoj, for your extraordinary services. Now there is one more gentleman who is more liked by international students. and then who is always active, and then a person who is really active, takes everything very positively, always smiling, takes yes for everything. Shanmuga. Thank you, Shanmuga, for your brilliant service to National School of Business. Always well dressed, smart, very stylish, and really hard-working gentleman. A multitasking. He can drive. He can take care of people. Very, very handy and very helpful person. Thank you very much, Shanmuga, for your contribution. There is another beautiful girl whom you always have to meet before you meet me. Smiling, soft-spoken, contributed immensely to the success of National School of Business, Miss Bhavya. She is the face of National School of Business. She sits in the front desk and manages everything so very well. Always pretty and smiling. So give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Bhavya, for everything that you do to help National School of Business. Now we have one more gentleman who is popularly called Uncle. I have never seen him becoming angry for any reason. Very humble, soft, and willing to do anything. Immense contribution to National School of Business, Mr. Sundar Rao. Thank you, Mr. Sundar, for everything that you do. Tumba channaagi kelsa ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. Thank you very much. The baby of National School of Business. I think when he first came here for a job, I thought I will go behind the bars for violating the child labor laws, and then I ascertained that he is not really under 14. So, I could offer him a job. Since then, his journey with National School of Business is amazing. He has really contributed immensely to the success of National School of Business. I would like to recognize the efforts of Mr. Vishwanath for his service. Now, I am calling people in the order of their joining National School of Business, because everyone's contribution to National School of Business is immense. Here, hierarchy, what you do doesn't matter. I think what matters is how well you do your job. I think that's what we appreciate. And the next very important person who really helped National School of Business achieve academic excellence and then standardizing all academic documents, someone who works quietly, someone who is always yes, Madam Girija. Very quiet lady, but at the same time, very wonderful person, very hardworking. Madam, we are really thankful to you for your immense contribution to National School of Business. Here goes an award for excellence in service. And then you have to meet this lady every time you need books. She manages library so very well. Sitting in library, I have seen Mayura madam not wasting any time. She herself reads to actually tell you that she is a role model for all the students of National School of Business. Comes with a genuine interest in reading, and we really applaud her helping nature. Thank you very much, madam, for your extraordinary service to National School of Business. Here goes an award for excellence in service to Madam Mayura. I think there is one person whom we still consider as part of National School of Business, person who really contributed immensely to every area. He participated in corporate relations, he participated in international business, MBA recruitments, and he participates in cultural activities. Someone today handling DJ and everything for us, someone who takes care of technology, someone who teaches seniors in advanced Excel, a person who is a great friend of mine, Mr. Vinay, on the stage. You want good songs, good music, isn't it? So I think you need to clap then. So now we have two more people. I think just like some of you went home, I think they also had some emergencies at home. We would like to place on records the outstanding contribution of Rohini to Corporate Relations Department and outstanding contribution of Nisha to international MBA recruitments as well as corporate placements. And we really recognize the service. We are very, very thankful to their services. We also have people who work in the background. Mr. Basavaraju is here. Okay. And then we also have people who take care of the hostels, the cleaning and everything. The job may be small, but then the way they do it is really, really outstanding. We certainly respect all their efforts. And I think in my judgment, I have tried recognizing the efforts of everyone who has contributed to the growth and success of National School of Business. And there are many people in the background whom I may not be able to recollect or I might not have recognized. For all of them, a big thank you from National School of Business, and thank you for everything. So now, what we will have is the inauguration of the various clubs at National School of Business, a cultural club, movie club, sports club. Following that, we will have the cultural extravaganza. Trust me, you are going to enjoy it. You are going to enjoy it. It is going to be a memorable one. Following which, we will have the dinner, and I request all the guests to be with us till the end of the show. Thank you very much. You all have a great night.
Let's take a few minutes to inaugurate the organization behind that. So, as you're very aware of it, we have multiple clubs in National School of Business. So, we will start with the inauguration of the multiple clubs. So, for this, may I request the Chairman of the Governing Council, Professor Raghvaya, to please join us on the stage. May I also request our esteemed guest, Mr. Sridhar Rao, to please come on the stage for the inauguration. I'd also like to take this opportunity to invite Professor K.S.N. Bhatt for the Entrepreneurship Club. Can you join us on the stage, sir? I would like to invite Professor Balaji, the mentor of the Movie Club. I would also like to invite Mr. Upendra, who mentors the Cultural Club. And finally, I would like to invite our president, who has mentored the sports club, Professor Bhatt. Professor Bhatt. I think he'll join us a little later. So, every inauguration, every time we start something afresh, it starts with the invocation of the Almighty. So, let us please join me in inviting Madam Bhavani for the invocation.
Thank you. माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा.
Thank you, Madam Bhavani and team, for the wonderful invocation. Now that we have received and we've invoked the name of the Almighty, let us inaugurate the various clubs by the symbolic lighting of the lamp. May I invite all the dignitaries on the stage to invite the lamp for the inauguration of the clubs. Now it's time to unveil the clubs. Each of it has its own unique identity, which stands for what skills and what participation we would like from the students of National School of Business. So to inaugurate the clubs and to unveil the logos, I would like to invite Professor Sridhar Rao for the invitation. The first club that we would like to unveil is Disha, that stands for Building Self-Employment and Entrepreneurship in Our Students. So may I invite the mentor, Professor Bhatt, along with Professor Sridhar. I'm sure all of you are aware and proud of this, that India is a country with a very rich culture. We encourage cultural events in National School of Business along with studies. So we have a cultural club which we are inaugurating with a very good pomp today. So to unveil the logo of the cultural club, may I invite the chief guest and the mentor for the cultural club who's been coaching all our students, Mr. Upendra, to unveil the logo of the cultural club. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. We do not produce dull boys or girls in National School of Business. So we entertain a lot of play. For that, we have Ekalavya, the sports club. May I invite the president who has mentored the sports club along with the chief guests to unveil the logo of Ekalavya, the sports club. National School of Business thinks creatively, and one of the evidences of that is what normally people use for entertainment. We also use it for learn management, which is the movies. Yes, we have a movie club that screens movie for us, from which we learn. So to inaugurate the movie club, may I request the mentor, Professor Balaji, along with the chief guests, to unveil the logo of the movie club. It's very rare that you join an organization and you also get a membership into all the clubs. National School of Business, you have an opportunity to join and get into all the clubs. So on this occasion, I would like to thank the chief guests and the mentors, and particularly our president, Sridhar Murthy sir, who has been encouraging us to form such clubs and mentoring that. So a big thank to all of you for today's events. And a very particular and a very special thanks to our chief guest today, who joined us here from 9 o'clock in the morning. He delivered his lecture with panache and is sitting through all the proceedings with the same amount of enthusiasm that he started off in the morning. So with a warm applause, may we thank Sridhar Rao sir from Accenture once again for being a part and sharing our joy in the annual day functions.
Good evening, friends. We had yet another professor joining us this evening. We are really very glad. We have Professor Surajit Banerjee, who is extremely good professor, helping National School of Business. Thank you very much for your excellence in teaching. I request Professor Raghvaya sir to please hand over him the Best Faculty Award for Excellence in Teaching.